What up, Keyforge? I am Zoc, and we are here for our last game of the Terran Keyforge League. And even though it's our second round game, we're playing it a little bit out of order. I'll be playing against Quickdraw, and we're going to be checking out some Vault Masters 2025 decks. So let's go and take a look at where we're at. So this is our division, and the winner of this match will actually win the Hatch division. So that's pretty cool. We have some of the other divisions already set, some still need a game to play. In the Serrano division, it looks like both Trending King and Average Businessman could win the division there. In the Jalapeno division, it's all played out, and Prison Colonins and Ancius, I don't know how to say that, had barely took the division. Super close. 3 players with 4 wins. Super duper close. And then in the Habanero division, we got 1 game left, Matze versus JT Russell, to determine if Thytium or JT Russell will win that division. So, yeah, it's just a few games left to play. So let's see, what are we going to be playing tonight? These are my 3 decks. Exart Pitneck, the Master Pilot. It's got no speed, but lots of creature control, which is good, and it can get some creatures out there. We have the infamous Master of Nivalt, which actually decent Geistoid and Shadows and Unfathomable. It could do some work. Okay, quick draws ready. Let me post what I will be playing. Let's see. In the order that we're doing this time is Reversal Short Adapter of Archon, because this is actually the second week match. Whoops. So Reversal Short Adaptive Archon. Just okay. Then my other deck is Urban L of the Fierce Vault. Triple Mars first can be nice. It can do a little bit of a burst there. It's got some nice shadow stuff. Equidon, hit or miss. Then let's check out Quick Draw's decks. He's got 2 90+ SAS decks. So this first one actually looks a little underwhelming, although it does have 22 creatures. So I bet it can own the board. I mean, this Logos is 2 Eurekas and then 10 creatures, including 2 Sutterkins. So if a Sutterkin lives, that's probably game over. It's also got a replay pod, Mehmet, triple Bjargeist. Not a ton of creature control or expected Ember. Some Ember control. But it can definitely go big board. The next one looks really nice. Triple Igor, Psychic Bug, Phase Ship, Lethalogica, Graft, and Effervescent Principle. Another replay pod deck. And some Saurian shenanigans. We have Tribute with Six Semper, with Exile, with Epic Poem. This can burst like crazy. And then his last deck, only 70 SAS, but it has 17 Ember Pips. Some good disruption and unfathomable. Some Stealing in Shadows. triple puzzling trinket is really cool. Trade secrets. So yeah, lots of fun. Okay, so let's see. We start out with reversal. Um, and for reversal, he's actually picked Vesper A, and I picked Infamous of Masters. So let me start up a reversal match. Let's see. Infamous Masters, what I need to pick here. I'm yeah, reversal, then short adaptive, and then archon. Okay. Oh yeah, John Neary is crazy. And another way, this one has several capture pips, 4 capture pips, and empathic malice. So that could also do a lot of work here actually. And Mind Your Elders and Holiday Festival and Portal Guardian. So decent amount of capture there. Okay, so we start out with me playing Vesper versus him playing my infamous Master of Navalt. So even though I have a 24 SAS advantage here, I'm not actually 100% confident. Hey, what's up, Embermeaties? And oh yeah, I forgot to say hi. Fudgenator, thanks for the raid. Atlantis, nice to see you. Embermeaties, everybody rocks. Starting with Sutterkin's always good. Starting with Eureka is always good. Yeah, might as well start with that. We archived a Sutterkin, okay. We got a lot of our capture early. That's unfortunate. Be our guys, all hands on deck, Portal Guardian. Um, hmm. I think we just got to get rid of this stuff here. Let's see, we discarded Articulated Ren, Be Our Guys, Bat Drone, Mamet, and Professor Sudkin. That's not great. We got both of our kabooms early. That's also not great. Maybe we might have to save one of those kabooms because we actually don't have a ton of creature control in this deck. He subtle chains my ether spider. Oof, dang. And here comes a vandalize. Yeah, I'm actually not feeling good about this at all. What's he get with the vandalize? The other Eureka. Okay. Well, let's get the logos going. First we'll do Igor. Crimson Dax can actually do some work. Let's do Beergeist. we exhaust the Parabyte to draw more Geistoid. But that's alright. Ooh, Echoing Death now coming out. Sleep with the Fishes as a nice counter to Ren. And then Catch and Release. Ooh, he got my Sutterkin, my Jonari, and my Scoop Up, and my Articulated Ren. Wow. And then the Brain Drain. This is pretty rough, actually. I have not been playing well, and then also I think he's been playing pretty good. He does get to check here. So I think we just Mars and I think, do we hold the other Kaboom here? Oh yeah, he's only got 13 creatures, so no. Alright, he goes into Geistoid, boos me. Interesting. Either that means he wants to make sure that he gets something. Ecto Charge and a Portal Guardian. Okay. We'll go Geistoid. We'll discard Snippy to kill Portal Guardian, and we'll be our Geist to Sutterkin. Put him under pressure here. Because we could potentially have 5 Logos creatures if the Igor hits another Logos creature here. But Nerve Blast takes it out. Vandalize comes down. He's getting lots of Ember. He discards a BR Geist with the Vandalize. And yeah, this is looking bad. We're probably already lost this game. We Igor for the Articulated Wren, I think, or the Bat Drone. How much other control does he have? He does have another Catch and Release, which we haven't seen yet. Oofta. We just gotta go for it. If he's got the Catch and Release, he's got it, you know? What can we do? We drew both Kabooms at the same time again. Yeah, we've lost this game already, I think. Unless we're able to go off with our Logos here. Tangler stuns Ganymede Archivist, Empathic Malice. Okay, that's good. Sutterkin will come out. And we just gotta do some reaping. Pressure him with a Sutterkin. Hope that he didn't draw the Catch and Release, but he does go Unfathomable Deep Dive. Discards Crimson Axe. He might be able to get a free key. Luckily, he didn't discard a Logos there. What else does he have? Discard Skullback Crab, Dark Discovery. So he's just going to go for it. Damages a Ganymede Archivist. He shouldn't know either of the cards on the bottom of my deck, I don't think. But he does get to discard them, right? He names Archimedean Ether Spider. Or no, he named Kaboom and Beergeist, and it was Archimedes and Ether Spider. Okay, we get to go off with Logos. That's huge. Alright, so Logos, Reap with Sutterkin. We only draw one more creature. And we'll get to check here as well, and we can archive something. What do we want to archive here? I think Mind Your Elders for last chance capture, although Janiri is actually really good as well. Although we could potentially Beergeist it if we head to. We have to expect a catch and release is coming, so I could potentially wipe out my Mars creatures, so I couldn't use Mind Your Elder, so I'm gonna take Janiri here actually. And we do get to check at 7. Okay, he goes quickly into shadows. Merkins for my archives. Ooh. That's no good. He'll be able to stop me. Oofda. Let's see. He could chain gang me. He can hit and run me. I think that's it. But we can do some work. Hugger Mugger comes down. Javinda comes down. And chain gang. Okay. Go Logos again. Reap with the Sutterkin. Play out the Wren. Reap with the Fuller to take out the Javinda. Fight twice with the Bat Drone into Chain Gang. I think we just, do we discard the Eurekas or do we hold them? Let's see. How much more Ember does he have? Atomic Destabilizer could do some work. He doesn't have much else. Holiday Festival. Do we kill the Ganymede Archivist here? I think we have to. And we'll discard one of our Eurekas. And hold on to the other one. We don't care about drawing any more logos. Alright, he goes back in the shadows. Reaps with the Merkins. Fights off a Bat Drone. He must have a hit and run here to take out the Sutterkin or the other Bat Drone. It's probably not too worried. I guess I can draw more logo stuff. There's a hit and run, taking out the Sutterkin, yep. And being able to play Merkins again. What can he get with my top 5? Empathic Malice he could get. which is pretty good. Parabyte's also super good. Oh, but he gets Dominator. That's pretty good too. With a capture pip. And then Avenda comes down a discard speech sigil. But we do get to use our Eureka, and we can fight with the Bat Drone and Americans. Take out the Dominator here, I think, and just reap. Well, we're lucky he didn't draw into his second catch and release at the right time. We have a whole bunch of cards in our hand. He would have been able to destroy my hand. But I think we got lucky enough to hopefully save this one. There's the Atomic Destabilizer, a little bit late. Portal Guardian. Holiday Festival, Geist. Does he have Merkins? He could capture 3 more potentially with Empathic Malice. Oh, but he gets a scoop up from my archives. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I got the first one, 3-1. That was it wasn't looking good at the start there, but we got lucky that our Logos board stuck around and pulled it out. All right, on to short adaptive. Adaptive best of 1. Okay, so for short adaptive, I'm playing Urban L. Which is pretty nice here. And he's playing Hana, which is also very nice. These are both super fast decks, so this is going to be really hard to decide. So let's take a look at Hana. Let's see, Urban L's got artifact control, so it could borrow puzzling trinkets or Awful Atoll. Awful Atoll is actually pretty good here versus a lot of the 2-power creatures here. This guy's only got 15 creatures. This guy has 19. Amber control is roughly even. Disruption is definitely better in Hana as well. So I think we definitely got to go Hana here. Creature control is similar. Yeah, we're going Hana. Now the question is, how many chains do we go here? This is a tough one because Urban L can also burst. See, 2 key abductions won't do anything. Shopping spree. They both have shopping spree. Yeah, I know. It's awful toll. It's one of those that is, I think, I don't know. Like weird Keyforge cards, it's got its uses, right? It's got its uses. Let's see. Although it's actually also potentially painful for its own shadows. So it's definitely a that'd be the reason not to play it. Okay, how many chains are we doing here? I have no freaking clue. They are super close. But I think the disruption, Abyssal Sight, Double Brain Drain, Curse of Spontaneity. We're gonna start with 4 chains. Okay, he bids 5. Ooh. Now it gets tricky. I have no idea, really. I think I'm gonna let him have it. I'm gonna let him have it for 5. And so what I want is a Compod start, which I didn't get, but I got a triple Mars first with Yandy Links, which is also pretty good. As long as he doesn't have Abyssal Sight. We'll keep it. Please don't have Abyssal Sight. Okay, he goes Ecodon. Curse of Spontaneity, but that happens at the end of my turn. Okay, that's good. And Shopping Spree to draw 2 cards. Okay, we lucked out here. Yandy Links. Mars first. Discard a card. Mars first. Discard a card. Key Abduction. Yandy Links. Mars first. And in turn. That's quite a start. Check with 8 after 1 turn. That's pretty lucky. What's up, Dinobot? Nice to see you. Hey, Awful Atoll coming down. Covetous Hema stopping me. So we'll go into Equidon here. Ledger Domain. Trade the secrets, the Steel Chew. Security detail just for the Ember. We're already haunted because of Curse of Spontaneity. So that's a pretty actually cool combo there. Curse of Spontaneity with Awful Atoll. Okay, he goes into Mars. Magda the Rat comes down. Covetous Hema still on the board. We can just kaboom here, I think. What does Grizzly Exchange do? Put the top 5 cards of your opponent's discard pile on the bottom of their deck. If we kaboom, we get to check. So let's just kaboom here. Compod kaboom. And in turn. So we get to check for Kichu. Does give us chains, but I think that's alright. We've had a killer start here. Alright, they go into Equidon. Puzzling Trinket, Stewart, and De-escalation. So we get our second key. We'll go into Shadows. Lights out for that Stewart. Manchego. And it doesn't really matter what we discard here because of the Curse of Spontaneity. Oh, but we drew into the really nice Shadows here. Ronnie, Chain Gang, Subtle Chain, depending on what he's got. We also have Bolter with Compod. Okay, second puzzling trinket comes down. Iron Heidi and the Steward again. So we will go Shadows, Ronnie, Chain Gang, Subtle Chain, discarding a Nerve Blast. That's lucky. Action here, putting back the Subtle Chain, Reaping with Manchego, putting it back, and in turn. And now we can get Manchego Steel Chew action. Geez, this has been one of the most nuts draws. Holy cow. This draw is insane. Let's check and see how we can stop us here. One last job is good. Chain Gang, he can do Shoot Investor. Okay. He got Bubbles and doubled Brain Drain. What's he do, the Manchego here? He's got to do the Manchego, right? Yeah. That's the easy one. Oh, and a second Brain Drain. Ooh, nice. I mean, I guess he goes for the Borrow just because of the Ember? No, he goes for the Hugger Mugger. Okay. I mean, we gotta go Shadows here. We'll get the check. We'll borrow this Puzzling Trinket. We'll Reap here. Oh, we didn't draw. His Hugger Mugger comes down. He gets to capture and steal. And his own Chain Gang. Does he also have the Subtle Chain to go with it? That could be a big hit here, depending what he's got. Moon Cursor comes down. And one last job to steal 3. Very nice. Up to 10. Okay, so we go Shadows. We go Chain Gang. Subtle Chain. We will then Hugger Mugger. We'll then Nerve Blast. We'll then Manchego. And we'll just Reap here. He said he felt that deck was much better. I wonder how many chains he would have gone up to. He goes Merkins. He does play Security Detail off the top. Could capture 3. Oh, and he's able to stop me. Nice. We'll go right back into Shadows. Nerve Blast. Oh, he Merkin my Merkin. Alright, we get up to check at 13. Let's ask him how many chains he would have gone up to. Whew, what a high roll. Wild. Wow, that
This is Keyforge.
you just never know what you're gonna get. Holy cow. Let's see how many chains he would have gone up to there. He didn't think 5 chains was enough. Okay. Probably 7. Okay. He probably would have gone to 7 chains. Yeah, the curse didn't hurt me like he thought it would because I had frickin' insane draws. This was my first chance playing with this deck, but it looked good in previous rounds. Because it was, I guess, his reversal ones before. Yeah, I mean, I did play this in all my short adaptives, and I think I won all 3 of them. The Shadows, I think, is actually pretty dang good. The Mars, although it's only got 3 creatures, but with the 3 Mars first, it can do a lot of work, especially if you get the Compod early. Like, I wasn't able to use Compod either this game or the game before it. But in one of the matches, I got Compod early, and it was really good. So this does have some good tricks. My deck played well in the reversal, mine played well in the archon. This match was going to come down to who won adaptive. Yeah, that's for sure. You ever played with a 90s deck in reversal? No, I have not. That's for sure. Okay, let's see. Let's check out. Let's check out the standings. We'll update the standings live here. We'll pull this out so we can see what's going on here. So we get a 3-1-3-0, which is just crazy. So I've won Hatch Division. All right. So let's see. Oh yeah, we'll have to figure out seedings afterwards. This match is still going to be decided by the Trending King and Average Businessman match. For Serrano. Jalapeno is all super close, but Prison Call-In is the winner, which is super cool. He actually pinged me before we started and he wasn't sure if he should join. He was a little worried about taking a spot over somebody else. And I'm really happy that he joined. And look at that, he won his division. So that's awesome. quickdraw saying this set is really strong, and I actually sent an email to Ghost Galaxy a while back saying, "You're ridiculous. Just sell some frickin' displays of this set." And they're like, it's supposed to be a Vault Tour exclusive, and it's just like we're over that. The whole community is over that. We just want to buy some decks. Like, do you hate money, Ghost Galaxy? Do you hate money? I think they do. I mean, their marketing and business plans, they don't make sense to me. They're laughable. Laughable. Oh yeah. Quickdraw says he wished they'd use Vaultmaster sets as the official set for sealed VTs, sealed vaults, which would be awesome. Like honestly, I want to play like 3 different sealed tournaments at vaults, because yeah, Vaultmasters would be fun. I love playing sealed in the new set, and then like the weird second sets that we've had, like Tokens of Change, um, and I guess Crucible Clash. We won't be able to play sealed with those unless we go to Gen Con, which almost nobody's going to do. So um, it'd be great to just have more sealed tournaments of cool sets. Okay, I got distracted in the middle of this. So for Habanero, we have Thytium leading at 5-3 with JT Russell in second at 4-1. JT Russell's got 1 match left versus Matse. So uh, that still could be either of those players' divisions. So we have 2 divisions set. We have 2 divisions to go, 2 games left, and then we'll get into playoffs. So that's exciting, I guess. So if Trending King wins both of his matches, he'll be the top seed, I believe. Well, I guess it depends on the key difference. Yeah, it depends on the key difference. So I guess I won't say that yet. Okay. Let's see. You know, I think it's time to open a deck. We're gonna open a deck. Should we open Amber Skies or Tokens of Change? Look at that. Keyforge. Keyforge. Keyforge.
This is Keyforge.
Anybody got a set preference? I also have AOA, Coda, Grim Reminders, Winds of Exchange. Ember Skies, alright. What's up, Salami? Nice to see you. Ember Skies it is. I actually had a nice Amber Skies sealed match versus my son yesterday, my 8-year-old son, and he beat me. It was awesome. It was so cool. Came down, really close game, came down to the wire, and he beat me. I was proud. Yeah. It was good. It was good, though. Both decks were like, kind of, mid-range, fun, competitive, sealed stuff. My 9-year-old gets about 2 keys in and then wants to play Mario Kart. Yeah, fair enough. My son loves Mario Kart as well. He's actually super into that right now. It's funny. Okay. We got a cool name at least. And we got Logo Dis. Logos Dis Mars. Okay. Okay. Let's see. We have the thing that remembers the bramble. Nice cool purple archon, little squiggly body. It's got like a wooden cane or walking stick maybe. Brambly looking archon, yeah, for sure. All right, so let's shuffle up the first house.
Every day I'm shuffling.
Let's see, Mars, Dis logo's Mars. That could be exciting. That could be exciting. All right. We start with Dust Imp with a discard pip. And Library of the Damned. I didn't even know that was in Amber Skies. Huh. Interesting. We have a Ven Omok that can be pretty good. Poison during their draw card step. Your opponent refills their hand to one less card. We have Infinity Strop, which can be quite powerful. Good creature control. We have a Vapor Imp, which can also be very good. Ooh, and we have a Rise to bring it all back. Nice. A second Vapor Imp. A Snudge. A Mosquito. A Suspendamander with a discard pip. Having a ton of disc creatures can be pretty good with an Arise. We have an Ecstasy Siphon with a capture pip. And finally, we have a Dat. Okay. Definitely would have liked like some clip wings and some other stuff, but I mean, maybe if the Logos is fast enough and we can just like archive the Arise and get through the rest of our deck really quick, then we can just have like, boom, super big disc board right away. There's a lot of good effects on the disc creatures, for sure. Okay, on to Logos, I believe. Shuffling up. We start with Articulated Wren with a capture pip. All right, we got some speed there already. Then we have a Skippy the Glorious with 2 capture pips. Some more speed. And a little bit of artifact use, which is good. We have an Effervescent Principle with a discard pip. Nice. Ember Control is good. We have Ezra Pause, a little bit of more speed. Lots of capture pips. Hoping for a Hungry Hippogriff. Ah, that would be cool. Yeah, I didn't see. Where are all these capture pips coming from? Maybe we haven't got to it yet. Oh, we have a Hologrammophone with a Mars pip. I love it when artifacts have house pips. Like, if the Library of the Dam had a house pip, that would be pretty cool. But being able to ward creatures on 2 different houses is also pretty cool. A second Effervescent Principle. Okay, so this house so far is kind of all speed and Ember Control, and then the Hologrammophone. So, not bad. A second Articulated Wren? Oh, I like that. Oh my god, 3 Effervescent Principles. Is that too much? That might be too much. And a daughter, more speed? Wow. Holy cow, 3 Articulated Wrens. This deck is weird. This could be pretty good. A Quantum Finger Trap. And last Logos, we have a Transposition Sandals, sorry. One of those weird rares from Coda days. Let's go. This creature gains action. Swap this creature with another friendly creature in your battle line. You may use that other creature this turn. All right. So lots of speed and Ember control in Logos. And now we go on to Mars. And we got the one house pip. So it's not the eldest batchminder. That's the other one, which I forget. Let's see what we get. Oh, do we get a Sky Beast? Intentional discharge. Oh, even better. Even better. Thank you. Intentional discharge is great. All right, but we start with a Kaboom, which is probably good. I think we need a little bit more creature control. 2 Kabooms, though. I'm not sure if that's good. Hopefully we don't have 3 Kabooms. Ooh, nice to greet you. Ready all Mars creatures. Oh, that's got the enhance. Okay. Not intentional discharge, but nice to greet you, which is super good. Let's hope for a whole bunch of Mars creatures. Well, it was the same idea. Ready Mars creatures, so you had the right idea. Oh, and we get it with Dr. X, which is even better. And a Flotsam Spike. And a number 612. Nice. And a Donor Vox with a damage pip. Okay, there was a capture enhancement there. And another number 612. And 3, this has a bunch of triples, at least 3 triples already. All right, so the Nice to Greet You could be really good for us. We get a lot of creatures. Oh, I knew we were going to have a third Kaboom with all the triples that we're having. We have, oh, there's all the capture pips. IX Renew the Clever, very nice. And then last card of the deck. Invix Glider with a discard pip. After fight, during your opponent's next turn, keys cost +1 Ember for each friendly Mars creature in play. Okay. This is actually a pretty interesting deck. We have Nice to Greet You with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Mars creatures, which is pretty dang good. We have Triple Kaboom, Triple Number 612, Triple Effervescent Principle, and Triple Articulated Wren. That is so crazy. All right. Well, I mean, with a name like the thing that remembers the bramble, who knows what you're gonna get? Okay, that looks like a fun one to play. Fun one to play. I don't think it has a lot of Ember pips though. You got to get most of your Ember from Reaping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Ember pips. Yeah, only 6. So you gotta go big board. You can go big board in every house here. Let's see how many creatures we get. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in this. 6 in Logos, so that's 14. And then another 7 in Mars, so 21 creatures. That's pretty good. So many dead red cards if you're ever ahead, kabooms and EPs. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah, if you get like a big board and it starts looking good, and then they catch and release you, you could be cooked. All right. That's a stream. Thanks everybody for watching. We will see you in the Terran Keyforge League playoffs. So that's exciting. And let's see, what else is coming up? Most other leagues are waiting until Prophetic Visions is going to be on TCO. I did see there's a lot of work being done there. But it's always a lot to get a new set going, especially with new things like prophecy. So yeah, if you guys aren't already and you have the means, go be a Patreon for TCO because they do amazing work. In any case, thanks everyone for watching, and we will see you next time. Hopefully you have a good rest of your night or day wherever you're at. And as always, forge responsibly. Thanks everybody. See you later.